Chris Perez. Chris Perez, record of 3-1, entering second. This fight at 155 pounds.
Yeah, and you can see that Marines logo on his arm, so you know this is a tough dude. Something else interesting, third fight in a row that Joey Beltran has been out in the corner.
And we had 4 wins for the blue corner, 4 wins for the red corner. This is our last amateur bout. So this is for the battle of the corners. Are we going blue or are we going red?
You want to know something else crazy about it? Red's 2 finishes were submissions. Blue's 2 finishes were TKOs. Is blue getting another TKO? Is red getting another submission? Who's winning the battle of the corners?
Or are we going to decisions, because each side had 2 decision wins? So very interesting. Let's hope it ends in a good one as we see the numbers. Anything jump out to you?
You know, there is a 5-inch height differential between these two and a 4-inch reach in the hands. Significant difference, and I expect to see Isaac Enriquez utilize that height and range.
This fight is sponsored by Freedom Juice, providing a drink that will bring our country closer together, will give each and every consumer a buzz that is second to none. Freedom Juice.
Ladies and gentlemen, this bout will be 3 3-minute rounds in the lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This fighter stands 5 feet 8 inches tall. He weighed in at 154.4 pounds. He represents 10th Planet Riverside with a mixed martial arts record of 3 wins and 1 defeat. He hails from Oceanside, California. Please welcome Chris Perez. And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, stands 6 feet 1 inch tall. He weighed in at 154.2 pounds. He represents 10th Planet Oceanside. He has a mixed martial arts record of 3 wins and 2 defeats. He hails from Riverside, California. Please welcome Isaac Enriquez. And your referee for this bout will be Mike Beltran.
So we saw him mix up with the names there, and I believe that is attributed to Chris Perez being cornered by Joey Beltran, who had 2 fighters out of the blue corner earlier. So chances are they switched things in the back, and the message didn't get to our production team. So in the blue corner, the shorter fighter is Chris Perez. Over here, the guy with the back tattoos is Isaac Enriquez.
Enriquez with a back tattoo out of the red corner. Touching gloves. Good movement by both. Perez coming up short with that first punch attempt.
Yeah, Enriquez pumping that jab out. I'd like to see him try and stick and move and really start putting that hand in the face of Chris Perez. Chris Perez did a great job of keeping his head off the center line and avoiding those straight punches thus far.
Isaac Enriquez moving laterally extremely well, not landing anything, eats a kick there.
With switches stances, I expect to see Enriquez throw a kick to either the body or the head. I would have thought the head, but he went to the body first.
Oh! Was it a slip or did he catch him?
It looked like he might have, whoa! Ducks down, and that's the big dangerous thing about when a guy switches to southpaw and a guy's in orthodox, is that rear kick. And when they switch on the fly like that, it makes it much harder to read.
Perez trying to land shots. The longer Isaac Enriquez, making him tough for Chris to get in there.
Yeah, fighting very smart. Make him walk through a few punches to get inside. Don't stand there, make it easy for him.
Perez shooting in. Attempt, nothing there. Just too much movement. So fast, so smooth. Isaac Enriquez.
Now, Isaac Enriquez doing a good job now following that jab up.
Oh, nice body shot by Perez.
Oh, and he sticks him there to counter the head kick. Whoa.
Either one can
starting to be a little more comfortable exchanging, but it's not paying off for him. Perez has landed several times now in the exchange.
Either one can steal this round. Minute to go. A little bit more landing from Chris Perez.
Yeah, I think that Enriquez started off a little bit more, but Chris Perez has started to find some momentum. Here comes another head kick, I believe, on Enriquez.
Another shoot attempt from Chris so far. Lots of dancing around.
Yeah, smart for Perez not to overcommit on that takedown because he would have gotten stretched out and sprawled on had he.
Oh, good body kick by Enriquez.
So we're constantly seeing Enriquez fade to the left, which is the power side of Perez, and there he threw an overhand right. Didn't land flush, but that is a danger of escaping out to a guy's power side.
Final 15 seconds. Who will land something?
Yeah, very close round.
Do not want to be a judge. You can say either one won it. I'm going to lean a little bit towards Perez being more aggressive. How'd you see it?
I agree, the momentum being in his favor towards the end of the round.
And then a Superman punch to close it out. But again, it's not easy to judge. Also, the judges are sitting in different places. We have the benefit of having a monitor right in front of us. But I'm going to lean Perez on that one.
Yeah, could go either way, though. I think also being the last person to throw a strike in the round is a big advantage when it's such a close round. Early on, Enriquez was doing a much better job of sticking and moving. When he was doing that, he was finding shots and he was avoiding damage. I'd like to see him get back to that in the second round.
Shout out to our ring girls, our round girls. I don't know their names though, Blake. You know?
Anna the Mo and Nikki Trinidad.
Shout out to both of them. Part of the Lights Out Sports team. Bonnie Joe Laughlin, also part of the team. She'll be interviewing the pro fighters. Our next fight is a pro fight. The ring announcer, the one and only Tyson Johnson. Color commentator, Blake Bulletproof Troop. And I am Pablo Alcina. Thank you to everyone who's watching us on the Lights Out Sports TV app.
All right, gentlemen, second round. Ready to fight. Ready to fight. Let's go.
Round 2 underway. Perez out of the blue corner. It's by Enriquez. Enriquez, though, even though he has a reach, he hasn't been landing much clean shots at all on Perez.
You know, it's, in my opinion, because he's moving. Nice, Perez finally gets closer to a takedown. Let's see if he's able to fully secure it and get Enriquez to accept bottom position. Enriquez doing the right thing here by pushing down on Perez's head as he fights to try and stand up.
Trying to get the back. Enriquez trying to turn around.
And good job there fighting that left underhook in for Enriquez. I'd like to see Perez disengage, throw a couple strikes, then drop back down for the hips.
Well done.
See, I would like to see Enriquez do less forward motion. When he does that, he takes away. Whoa!
But he landed a straight right that cut open the cheek of Perez. And that made Isaac Enriquez momentum shoot up. He looks pumped now, seeing that blood trickling on the face of Perez.
Oh, but he gets his head popped back there by a cross by Perez.
A cut on the nose and on the cheek.
I'd like to see Enriquez a little more sticky and moving. Instead of moving towards his opponent, make his opponent come to him and eat a few strikes on the way in. Because when you move towards your opponent, you take away your reach advantage. By making your opponent come to you, you're able to really maximize the amount of damage you can put on.
Oh, strong body kick with the left leg. Can't tell if the cut's also on the eyelid.
Yeah, I should say he doesn't have a cut maybe on around the right eye as well. I can't see.
Lots of times.
Oh, nice right hook there to the body by Perez.
Oof.
I want to see Enriquez engage, disengage like he does to avoid the exchange, then re-engage right there. Let Perez come with these strikes, avoid them, and then re-engage with counter strikes of his own. Like right here, bam, re-engage then.
Meanwhile, Isaac is waiting to counter when Perez comes in. Taking a bit too long to counter, but It's what he did when he opened up the cut in Perez's face. Perez came in, a quick little short, straight counter, busted him open.
Yeah, see, this stick and move is what he did early in the first round. This is what I think he should be doing. Not moving towards Perez. See, sticking and moving, sticking and moving. When he pressures in, Perez seems to start landing more strikes.
Good movement sideways, although he's breathing heavy, mouth completely open. And Isaac Enriquez, but he seems in control.
This is a very close round, but the damage apparent on Chris Perez's face. I wouldn't say there's a drastic difference in terms of who's been landing more or better shots, but you can clearly see visible damage all over Chris Perez's face.
Let's see if we see the replay. I believe Isaac Enriquez was going backwards, Perez shot in, and it was a quick little short counter jab that busted him open.
Man, what a great bout for our main event on the undercard here at Lights Out Street Fighting 20.
It's a replay.
Yeah, great job. We saw Perez secure the takedown momentarily, but Enriquez does a fantastic job of eventually fighting his way back to his feet and shaking off Perez. That was the first time Perez got it deep enough to secure a takedown, but it was only momentarily. That has got to make Enriquez feel good about his ability to avoid being taken down thus far by Perez.
Now Perez has to think maybe he's down 2 rounds to none. On the other side, Isaac Enriquez,
All right, gentlemen.
you're not sure whether it's 1-1 or 2-0, so you can't let this round slip for
Yeah,
either
I'd
fight.
like to see Perez come in and look for the finish either way, though.
Yeah, I think Perez has to feel like, I need to finish this, especially the cuts and the blood definitely gave round 2 to Isaac Enriquez.
You know, I think Isaac's going to look to finish this fight as well. Oh, see, Isaac Enriquez, when he moves forward, he seems to get touched more often than when he backs up like that. I just want to see him re-engage after he avoids a punch or two. They're intercepting Perez on his way in. Beautiful left hook. See this when he moves forward. This is when he seems to take damage.
Does a good job moving sideways. Haven't seen it in this round. Just going forward and backwards. Oh, an uppercut that snuck in there. And again. But you see the uppercut was also going backwards, so he's timing it nice.
He avoids much of the damage when he moves back. Because also it helps him utilize. Oh, Perez over the top, the big overhand right.
Still 2 minutes to go in this one. Something tells me we're gonna see a finish, and it won't be by decision. Perez looking for the takedown.
Whoa.
Little grabbing of the cage.
You know, I don't think he did enough to prevent the takedown, though. It wasn't vulgar and it didn't change the takedown. I'm not mad at that. That was almost reactionary. Enriquez again doing the right thing here by pushing the head down and trying to get up. I'd like to see him continue that head pressure. You can see that Perez has stepped over both of Enriquez's feet. I'd like to see him now triangle his feet and trap this position, much like we've seen Khabib Nurmagomedov do with the UFC.
He's got the back now. He still has plenty of time, 1:10.
Yeah, this is where Perez wants to be. He's able to secure a takedown and stay on the back of Enriquez. He may be able to hunt for a choke, but Enriquez is out.
Enriquez continuing to do what he's done most of the fight, going sideways, and his long reach, still able to add points and cause damage, while at the same time avoiding getting hit.
Yeah, it's one of the beauties of knowing how to fight long and being taller than your opponent. I think the more Enriquez does that, the better the strike differential will be in his favor.
30 seconds to go. Chris Perez, like a pit bull, they need to tell him, go, go, go. And here he comes, 30 seconds to go.
Whoa!
Up and down!
Enriquez right back to his feet. Let's see if Perez gets on his back, gets his hooks in this time. Not a whole lot of time to work.
20 seconds. Climbing the back. 16 seconds. And Isaac's corner telling him, just hold on 10 more seconds and this fight's yours.
Yeah, I actually agree with that, coach, with 10 seconds left. I want to see Perez disengage and just throw some bombs at Enriquez.
Threw a knee, too little, too late, and that's the end of a fun fight. We saw some striking, lots of nice head movement, and I thought the counter-attacking smartly and the side lateral movement of Isaac Enriquez was enough to give him this fight.
Yeah, I have it 2-1 for Enriquez. I think Perez did enough to win that last round.
Yeah, but again, if you won that last round, there might be 2 judges that gave him the first round because you have to tally it as soon as the round.
Yeah, no, it absolutely may be a split decision win. Which, probability speaking, like I've been talking about earlier, Pop.
Well, but how are we gonna do it? Because we had him at the wrong corner. So which corner is that?
I'm gonna probably this corner that the tapes on their hands. I would say.
All right, we're gonna go with that one.
Make a great point there. Kind of complicates our little math equation.
Our little side wager. We're just having fun. We do not gamble on sports, and much less on fights that we call. These Blake Bulletproof Troop. I am Pablo Alcina. The next fight starts the pro card. And remember, December 7th, we are back. December 7th, lights out, Extreme Fighting 21.
Yeah, that was a fun fight to watch.
I'd like to see the replays again. I don't know. Enriquez, don't count your victory too soon. That first round was kind of hard to judge.
Yeah, it was. You make a great point, Pablo. I'm not sure who won the first round, really. I think it'll probably be a split decision for Isaac Enriquez, but it could go either. I think it'll be a split decision.
I think it's Enriquez, and I think it's unanimous. I'm going to go that way, but I would not be shocked if it's a split decision win for Perez either. That's how tough it is to judge sometimes.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a big round of applause for both of these gladiators. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the judges' scorecards go as so. 29-28, Enriquez. 29-28, Perez. And judge number 3 scored the bout 29-28 for your winner by split decision out of the red corner, Isaac. Out of the blue corner,